Hey everyone, here again with another quick video. Pretty stoked on this one. This is the new SRAM Eagle transmission, and I just pulled out of the box. I'm going to do a quick unboxing video with you guys so you can kind of see what it's like if you guys end up getting one. So just pulled out of the box. It's in this little wrapping, so let's just get into it and see what it is. I'm super stoked about this. So it's just a little box wraparound deal, and here it is. I got the XX, just the standard XX, not the XXSL. I don't know why I was in between the two, and I was thinking, you know, I would kind of prefer the XXSL, but with a smaller chainring, and I didn't want to deal with all of that. So this one comes with the 32 tooth, which I like. So it comes with a nice little SRAM sticker sheet, right on, super useful. And then we've got the spacers for your bottom bracket, and then all your little manuals. Let's put that stuff over here. And then got your chain, the XX chain with that top, flat top on it. Sweet, look at that, boom. And then go right away, straight into the good stuff. Boom, there it is. Look at this thing. This thing looks rad. Super stoked on this. I'm probably gonna put this on the Transition Smuggler. There's been some rumors of maybe We Are One coming out with some type of adapter. So if that's the case, then I might end up putting this on my Arrival. But man, I am super stoked on this. This thing looks way cooler in person than online, and that's kind of crazy. This thing just rotates. Wow, that's kind of goofy. So here is the crank. It looks a lot better in person than I think it does online. Online it kind of looks to me a little goofy, but yeah, let's continue on in this box. Getting down to the second layer. Oh, whoa, this opens up. And then you can just go through it all. Look at that. All right, and here is your drive side crank. And then with those little bash guard deals. And it's kind of interesting, it just stays in place, but this is gonna be where you're gonna hit your chain ring on anyways. There's very seldom, I think, if the crank's sticking straight up, are you gonna be going down something really gnarly that's gonna hit that chain ring. So that's pretty cool. It's not super light, so I'll probably end up taking these off or leaving just the bottom one on, or I'm right foot forward. So yeah, this side. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so let's go into the controller. This controller I'm actually pretty stoked about. I think it's gonna be super comfy. Feels really light too. It feels lighter than the other one. I don't know if it actually is, but pretty stoked about this. All the adjustments on this. This is the ultimate one that comes with this setup. And then obviously you got your battery and your charger, which that's all the same as the old Axis. It's crazy to say the old Axis because, oh, there's another little deal. I'm not sure what this is. Feels like some type of spacer or something. But it's crazy to say old Axis when Shimano doesn't even have any electronic non-e-bike stuff out right now. But here's the cassette. This thing looks pretty dang rad. Check that thing out. That's pretty rad. There's that red ring. That's gonna be, I believe that's for the set, like centering the chain when you're getting everything all set up. I believe, don't quote me on that. Look that up if you're getting one. Yeah, this is super sweet. Looks really nice. This whole setup looks super rad. Set that right here so you can check it out. Yeah, I'm stoked on this. I'm gonna do a ride impression video on just this. If you want me to do a full comparison video between the XX transmission and the the XL1 Axis standard derailleur system, then let me know. I'm sure I'll probably go over that quite a bit in just this review. But if you want something that's really broke down in between the two and the differences between that, I can have one on two bikes and go out and ride them together and see what what the big difference is. I'm really excited about it. I've talked to some people that have rode it, and they just say that somehow, however, like the little notching on these, it just makes it just shift so smooth and precise. It's crazy to get even better than what it already is. Yeah, I'm super stoked about it. Let me know in the comments down below if you plan on getting one and why, and like if the price makes sense. At $15.99 for the XO is pretty expensive with aluminum cranks. That's kind of, I think that's kind of almost like a step in between, I'd say, GX and XO1 of previous years. It seems like, at least. It seems like it's nicer than GX, not quite as nice as XO1. And then the new XX seems like it's maybe a little one step higher than XO1, but a step lower than XX1, which is exactly what I like. I've had XX1 stuff, and it just seems like it didn't shift quite as well as the XO1, so that's why my thought with going with XX instead of the XXSL. Hopefully that'll shift a little bit better because they're not trying to get every last little gram of weight out of it. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you're gonna get one, if it's just crazy money and too much and it's dumb, or if you are getting one, which one you're getting. I do want to tell you guys, I think I told one of my friends, I was like, anything above $1,000 for an aftermarket accessory for your bike, in between shocks, drivetrain, anything, wheels, you're not really gaining much performance. You're just gaining such micro amounts of stuff. And I told him, I was like, honestly, it's just probably not going to be worth it to get that. But I think it's cool if you have the money to spend and you want something cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be cool to use, but is it gonna change the way you ride? I mean, we're just talking about shifting here. Yes, shifting is a big part, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna change the way I ride. Maybe if you're racing and you need every little last ounce of speed coming out of a corner and you just wanna shift and just go, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, you might be able to get a second or two on like a downhill run or an enduro run or whatever. So let's check this out real quick. So I've been curious about this. They say this can just keep spinning, but it doesn't seem like it can spin with my finger in there. So maybe there's some crazy stuff that I don't know about. So this is supposed to keep spinning if like a stick gets jammed in it. And I don't know how. That's crazy. Like, I stuck my finger in there and it doesn't spin. So I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Maybe not. But yeah, that's goofy. So anyways, so stoked about this. Excited to get you guys a full review. I am actually leaving to go to Washington right after I clean this up. My car is right outside, packed up with the bikes on it, ready to go. So I'm stoked to go over there. I'm going over there for the weekend, go riding in Bellingham and North Bend, and then going to Seattle Supercross. Super stoked about that. So I'm not going to be able to ride this until next week, maybe next weekend. So hopefully last weekend of March, first weekend of April, I'll have a review out on this stuff for you, and hopefully it's awesome. I'm stoked about it. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, like and subscribe for more, and get out and ride.